Also, those pushy thingies have eyes.
What are those?
Yeah, that always kind of terrified me, because it's like eyes built into the side of a castle for all eternity.
I like them. They're kind of cute.
Well, he got to think that the tower was made of King Thwomp's remains. I get to think that they're terrible, eternally damned eyes.
This is a coin that's pretty easy to miss, because you actually have to jump on that swamp to get it.
Justice.
You have to... I'm not gonna say it. Anyway...
What? I'm curious. What?
Yeah.
Don't...
It was an Electrical Beast reference.
Oh.
You got me doing it,
God
asshole.
damn it.
See, now the blame is not mine alone.
Anyway,
my hands are clean.
One thing I really wanted to mention in this level that is pretty much just shown right here. This was the first game, like one of the first games that ever came out on the N64, and while it's really well put together, when you start looking for it, you can see a lot of the things that like went into that. Like if you look into every to all the objects here, pretty much every single thing is is a polygon.
Pretty much everything is fuck.
Yes, pretty much everything is fuck. Is a polygon that just has a texture on it. Also, there are some capture errors coming up.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna get
that was
pretty bad in the next few seconds.
that was me.
After that, it's just this is the only place it happens in the video. I guess it doesn't like this corner.
Well, it's because everything here is made of a fuck. It doesn't like recording that.
You'll be able to tell what's going on because the foot video continues.
Thank God. That's
See,
what
I'm doing
I'm
the ground
watching
pound. Exactly. And I assure you that it syncs up perfectly with my feed if the video... Oh, there we go. It's going. Nah, just kidding. It's gonna start lagging out again.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
Sorry about that. This is the only place it happened in the video, so I figured I would keep it.
Is it like an emulator problem, or is it like...
No, I'm playing this on the console. I assume it was...
Then you don't have an excuse, mister!
I assume it was just something that happened, like, I don't know, something got sent to my computer, it focused on some process.
No, so you get an emulator problem, and that's why you're playing with the N64 controller.
Yes. My N64 to USB adapter. Whoop.
I bet someone's made that too.
I don't even know how I hit him.
Why would anybody do that? The N64 controller was crap.
Oh, damn it.
Because someone out there likes it.
More sliding.
I'm sure at
Ow.
least 5 people in the inevitable thread will be like, "Oh my God, the N64 controller was the best."
I was thinking that, but I wasn't gonna say it.
I play Super Meat Boy with my N64 controller. So yeah, like I was saying
Well,
up here
say
before
these
we
things
fell
that you're
toward
thinking.
games.
You're so quiet.
I didn't want to make fun of the viewers, God.
Well, since
I'm never
when?
gonna get to explain anything about this game.
No, explain it, go ahead. This is stupid.
You can see how pretty much everything here is pretty much just a polygon with a flat texture on it. You know, there's a little slopey triangle down there, there's a triangle with another texture up there. There's all sorts of other things, and it's very obvious when you're looking for it, but it actually kind of works all together when, you know, you're not
It's
paying
that
attention.
bad.
Thank you for these valuable and surprising insights about a game made over 10 years ago.
Trying to provide some sort of information from this.
It's Mario 64, man!
I hate you.
It's my turn.
Now
It's
you know
my
how it
turn.
feels. This is the quick way up. Fuck thin platforms.
But cannons are hard too.
They're not as bad as thin platforms. At least I don't have to cut out 2 minutes of video every time.
His target was like a giant pole, so...
Ooh, are you gonna show it off? Are you gonna show it off? No, you're not.
Am I?
We're gonna show it off.
What you can do with the thwomps, you can get like a ton of coins from them.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
right.
I didn't want to do any more ground pounding than I had to.
It doesn't even mean ground pounding, you just jump on their back a couple times.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, that's really, really slow. Anyway, that wood board is also the only thing of its kind in the game. They kind of like really like using things once and then never again.
Yeah, I do not remember that. I don't remember ever doing that.
It's one of those things the game never tells you
Yeah,
about.
I think I just like flew there or something, or...
It's just kind of a wood board that's sitting there.
Yeah, I just flew over to those platforms, and I guess I just jumped around.
Mm-hmm. Important thing about the coin star is that you stay in the level after you get it.
Right.
It is kind of nice of them... Oh, I was gonna say, it's kind of nice of them that, like, even though I didn't know about that wood board, I could still get to those platforms. Like, it was open enough.
Yeah, that's definitely a help. There was not one way to solve everything. They kind of just put levels together and said, go wild.
Yeah, it's like there's a right way, but there's other ways if you want to.
Yeah, like
I'm pretty sure you could like even long jump to it.
You can just jump off the side and land on your face instead of walking down to the star.
Of course, on the other hand, if you fall off of those floating platforms at all, you're almost guaranteed to die.
Yeah.
It's a risky business.
Yeah, exactly. But this is a Mario game. You gotta have some crazy jumps. Let's fall onto the caged island.
Okay.
I wonder how we're gonna do that.
Well, you did a pretty nice fall last star.
First you gotta line up.
That's true, but that's a very high up star right there. I don't know if I think we're gonna need something else that doesn't appear anywhere else in the game to do this.
Well, that's not... Well, in the remake, it appeared other places.
Well, yeah,
Where?
In Cool Map?
possibly.
No, I don't remember.
Or was it Frost... Oh,
I don't remember
wait,
the remake.
Which one? What?
No, it was probably the second one.
Snowman's something?
Snowman Land.
Oh,
Snowman
it was
Land.
one of the snow levels, and you could fly around on the owl. Anyway, yeah, it's an owl.
I don't think it was the first one.
Yes, his name is Hoot, and he controls like ass.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out there and say it.
He controls
this is
like
terrible.
ass with your hands. He controls like double plus ass with your feet.
Oh no, duh, that's how I got to those platforms.
Oh, probably.
Ah!
So yeah, you have to grab onto him and hold A for as long as he's flying up, and then he slowly kind of loses altitude and it controls really annoyingly. And the worst part is, if you miss, you have to wait for this fucker to come back. I'm only leaving it in once, but you guys, you have to see.
Oh, so that means this takes more than 2 tries?
Oh god. The other problem with the star is that the camera angle likes to randomly change as soon as you let go.
And it's...
Let's see if this is an example of that. No.
Oh.
But it's still very, very difficult. And even if you have your shadow under it, there's no guarantee.
Yeah, and it's like
There's also no guarantee you'll be able to see the platform. This whole star just makes me angry.
kind of just doing his own thing.
It's not a particularly large platform either.
No, and it's caged in too. No.
Oh,
Oh.
Too low.
at least it didn't take damage.
No. Random camera angle.
What?
Like I said, it's... Oh, God. This is not one of the more fun things about the game, but then again, a lot of this, like, he never appears anywhere else in the game. They were pretty much just trying random shit out.
Well, think of it this way. The owl could be a chain jump.
Don't go there.
I just went
Owl.
there, son!
The owl could be a minigame barrel.
No!
A minigame where you have to hurt chain jumps into a hole. With your feet!
And they're too big for the hole, too. Because...
You had to jump on it to make him get in there.
This is another one of those stars that's a complete dick.
Oh, okay.
If you've ever gotten this star without someone telling you, it was completely by accident.
Oh, I know which one this
Yeah,
is.
this-
You know
Fuck
what's
this
about
one.
to happen.
This one's bullshit,
Yeah.
but it's kind of
This
funny,
one,
too.
I got this, I think, when I was trying to do the shoot into the wild blue one the first time, because I figured, okay, cannon, what can I shoot at? Well, maybe there's that caged island up there? I don't know. And then I missed and hit one of the walls. But yes, those things are destructible. There is absolutely no indication of this, except that the textures slightly don't match up.
I can't even tell. Like,
You could sort of see it on the first one, the second one's too far away to even be able to tell.
and it hurts you.
It's one of those things, I guess, that they just figured maybe you'd find.
Well, I think...
Like this, the game's really easy if you know where all the stars are, but if you were trying to play this blind, there would be a few stars where you would have no idea.
Yeah, like that's a really counterintuitive star.
I think they just figured that they thought, like, kids would really like shooting Mario into things. Because it's funny. But, like, that's funny. You falling off is
Yeah.
always funny.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got it. Here you go.
But yeah, there's a bunch of stars like that in the game where I have no idea how I was supposed to have found this when I was 5.
Well, at least you don't need all of the stars to win, though. So that's
That is
something,
true.
I guess.
You only need 70.
I actually,
And you're-
when I was a kid, I thought, like, okay, so I've got 8 stars now, so I guess next time I'll need 16 stars, then 24 stars, and we got this.
This is gonna be easy. Oh fuck, 30.
Ugh! Does that mean I have to go on those slides? No!
Yes, yes it does. Always slides. Fucking slides.
My youth.
Luckily, there are no slides in the next level, so we hope that you'll join us for that one.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Good night, Mario.
Back where we started.
Teleport.
Ugh. Ugh.